Really, really strange looking. Looks like the ugliest thing you will ever see. Look at that. It's so ugly. What's up guys, Charles from TreeTanksDev, and this video is going to be pretty exciting, something that I always wanted to do. This challenge between the DJI Ronin SC and the Zhiyun Weebill-S, and the perfect camera, mirrorless camera to mention. I just got it today. I'm extremely stoked. It is huge. It's really, really heavy. So I got my DJI Ronin SC here for mirrorless cameras against the Zhiyun Weebill-S for mirrorless and DSLRs. So we all know that the DJI Ronin SC's payload is 2 kgs and below. And the Zhiyun Weebill-S, although they haven't specified any payload for this, I'm pretty sure it can take 2.5 kgs and above. And today we're gonna put these two to the test against a really, really heavy camera. This will be the heaviest camera that I've ever gotten. I just got the camera today, so I'm pretty stoked. And I'm pretty nervous as well. I'm actually pretty nervous for the Ronin SC. Even for mounting the Canon EOS RP, which is much lighter, it couldn't even balance that. But the Weebill-S has no problems mounting the EOS RP. But what I have done to make the contest a little more fair, I just want to see I got this. So this is what I've been waiting for about 2 weeks now. I ordered it from Small Rig, and this is the quick adjustment plate from Small Rig with the option for counterweights. So I bought 3 counterweights depending on how many I need, but this is what one counterweight actually weighs about 50 grams. This is what the counterweight looks like. So I'm gonna give the Ronin SC an additional advantage with this plate, and for the Weebill-S will just be all the original stock parts. The Ronin SC, I'm still pretty nervous for the Ronin SC because look at the size of this camera. This is the Sony A7 III with the 85mm f1.4 lens, guys. Check out the size of this. This is of course with the lens hood. We're gonna try 2 challenges, one with the lens hood on both gimbals, and then we're gonna remove the lens hood like this. It's still pretty huge and very, very heavy. The Sony A7 III's body weight is at 650 grams, and this Sony G Master 85mm f1.4 lens weighs in at 820 grams, so it's even heavier than the Samyang RF 14mm f2.8 lens that weighed about 800 grams. It weighs 820, and if you throw on this massive lens hood, this comes in to be about 856 grams or something like that. Look at the size of this. This is the size of the Weebill-S, and this is the size of the A7 III with the 85mm f1.4. Look at that. This is going to be really, really exciting. This will not be a tutorial. This will just be a challenge. So let's get straight to the challenge, starting with the Weebill-S. All right. So I got everything set up. We're going to do the Weebill-S first on the A7 III with the 85mm f1.4 G Master with the lens hood. Okay, let's do it, guys. So I really wonder how long I'm gonna take to do this setup with the lens hood and stuff. So I got it all the way maximum. I've flushed the camera riser just to, you know, get enough support for the back. Hopefully the front holds up, because that front is huge. I'm going to start with unlocking the axis. I don't think the Weebill-S can take the weight. It might be a little bit too heavy with the lens hood, but we're going to try it out anyways. Oh, all right. Cool. I got it to the max and it does balance. You can see that. I got it all the way to the maximum and it balances. I thought it would be too front heavy, but it works. So I'm going to do the next axis. Basically, got that axis done in a few seconds. That's balanced as well. So another few seconds. Is that balanced? Yeah. So we're gonna do the pan axis. I'm gonna loosen the pan. No, we're gonna do the tilt axis again. Okay. So we got the up, but it's now tilting to the right too much. We're gonna adjust that again. Let's see if that works. Still too heavy to the right. Okay, and the up balances too much to the left, I guess. Shift it a little bit more. So this is all right, but when you put it upwards, it actually starts tilting to the right. So alright, so we got that settled. And going to the last axis, the pan axis. So we're going to tighten this nice and tight because it will slide. So just slightly to the left a bit, but when we put it up right now, it's good. Okay, so we're going to do the pan. Gonna unlock this axis. Okay, absolutely done. So I don't know how long I took to do this. I think about 3 minutes or so just to mount this setup. I'm gonna tighten this, and right now we're gonna plug in the cable. So this is using the multi-USB cable. So I did have one YouTuber which actually said that she couldn't connect her A7 III to the Zhiyun Weebill-S, so we're going to test out the connection as well. I'm not so sure what her issue is, but I did try it out on my A6500 and it does work, so I'm not so sure. I'm going to test it out. It might be a firmware issue or something like that. Going to power on the gimbal. Okay, I'm going to power on the A7 III first. So I'm going to power on the A7 III first, and I'm just going to make sure that the settings on this camera are okay. I'm in automatic mode on the dial. So I'm going to power the Weebill-S on. Okay, everything looks good. No weird noises and stuff. And yep, I don't have a connection, so I'm going to try. Yep, I'm going to switch to Sony. Done. So we're connected to Sony. Just now it was on Canon. And I'm gonna go back, and I do have the camera connected. I can see the camera icon there, but it seems like it's not connected. That means this 85mm f1.4 lens is not on the compatibility list. You can see that it's connected, but it's showing PF over here. You can see PF, but on top you can see the camera button, so that's connected. So if I were to press the record button. Okay, so I just forgot to put in the memory card, the SD card, so I got an SD card in. I'm going to press the record button. You can see it starts recording. So it does work, everything does work. It's just that the lens, the aperture f1.4 doesn't show on the LCD screen here because this lens is not on the compatibility list of the Zhiyun Weebill-S. So yeah, very, very nice. You can get it to work, it balances well. Even it clears the eyepiece clears the roll axis. Oops. Yep, so it does work. Really nice. Excellent. Vertigo mode. Wow, impressive. So guys, all works. Now I'm gonna throw this same setup on the DJI Ronin SC with the new small rig plate with the counterweights, and we'll see how we'll do. So one difference that I noticed and I prefer on the Weebill-S is that the camera riser, you can see right here, is that it can be moved up and down, whereby the camera riser on the Ronin SC, you cannot move. It's just one single hole there and your screw goes through, and you cannot adjust the screw up or down. Yeah, basically that's the difference. And the camera riser on the Weebill-S is much thicker as well than the DJI Ronin SC's camera riser. So I got it set up. You can see here I got one counterweight. So I was saying that the A7 III body weight is at 650, and the lens with the lens is about 850, so that's a 300 grams difference. I've got 3 of these, so I'm going to attach 3 of these, and that will make the body weight 650 plus 150, that is 800 grams. So yeah, 800 grams on the body and 856 around there on the lens, and hopefully that will hold up because the payload is 2 kgs. So 856 plus 800, that comes out to about 1.65 kg around there. Okay, so I've got the other 2 counterweights and I'm going to attach it to the bottom as well. One thing that I do suspect is once I put this on, it will be really difficult to clear the roll axis, but we're just going to try it out. I haven't done a setup on this before, so this is what it looks like. Really, really strange looking. Looks like the ugliest thing you will ever see. Look at that, it's so ugly. Jeez, okay, we're gonna try it out right now and pray that this works. I'm not feeling very confident about this. I think the motors will overheat, although it is a 2 kg payload. Oh, okay, we're supposed to slot it in before we put on the weights. I'm sorry about that. Never done this before. I'm gonna slide it on. Does it clear on this side? Yes, it does. So slide it on, and we can't slide it all the way, because if I slide it all the way, you can see that this is already touching the roll axis as I suspected. So we cannot put this all the way in. We gotta leave it like this. Let's try it out and loosen the axis. Yep, doesn't work, guys. Once I put it all the way in, if I don't put it all the way in, it is front heavy. If I put it all the way in, it's still front heavy and it touches the back. So yeah, basically I need to find another workaround besides this method over here where it does not clear. Let me try putting this on first to see if it even works or not. Okay, so I got this on. I'm gonna get it as close to the roll axis as possible. Okay, so basically I've given up. It doesn't work even with this small rig plate and the counterweights. It's too big and it cannot clear. Right now I'm gonna try without the lens hood. So without the lens hood looks more promising. The lens hood was totally undoable. But you can see the Weebill-S was able to take the setup with the lens hood. It's still too front heavy, but not as bad as just now. So even with the 3 counterweights, it is still too front heavy. Okay, so just a little test out. Remember I was telling you that because the DJI Ronin SC's camera riser has only one screw, it's not like the Zhiyun's camera riser where you can make adjustments. So I am using the Zhiyun Weebill-S's camera riser. You can see right now like that. So I've got it further down the lens. The quick adjustment plate is still in line flushed with the back of the A7 III, so that's giving it some sort of support. But because the camera riser, it is adjustable, so I pulled it all the way down, and I've got this quick adjustment plate supporting the lens. So the camera riser firstly is thicker than the Ronin SC's camera riser, and it is adjustable. So I'm gonna try it on right now without I'm not using the small rig counterweight. So I've got it all the way maximum. I'm gonna tighten it. And basically there you go. So basically it's just the camera riser giving the issue. This stupid camera riser of the DJI Ronin SC is not adjustable. If it were adjustable, you can make it like the Zhiyun Weebill-S adjustable kind of quick camera riser, which would give you that 1 inch extra forward space to support the lens. So without the counterweights and stuff, so basically I wasted maybe about 80 US or something like that for this plate. And I noticed this plate, no, it's back heavy, not front heavy. Notice this plate doesn't secure in place, so that's weird as well. So now it's back heavy, and I'm gonna lock this axis here, and then I'm gonna loosen this and push it in again, and there you have it. Front, back, left to right settled. And again, this would be the issue. It doesn't clear the roll axis, so we're gonna point it downwards. Okay, so some sort got it balanced. Manages to barely clear. He just touches it very, very slightly, but it's still able to clear a bit. And then lastly is the pan axis. So more or less done. I'm gonna power it on right now. I'm gonna plug in the cable first and see if we can do some stuff to it. Really demoralizing actually. So I'm gonna power it on. So it does clear, but it slightly rubs against the roll axis. Okay, so at least something works on the Ronin SC. Pretty cool. So we know now is the camera riser that is actually the key to getting the whole setup instead of spending money on counterweights and the adjustment plate and stuff. Basically just the camera riser. We can actually just clear that. The motors will be able to hold up. So we can just push it slightly forward. It will be slightly front heavy, but very, very minimally. But at least we can hit the auto tune button and that should clear things up. So yep, basically guys, thanks for watching. So clearly the Zhiyun Weebill-S is the big winner here. In order to get this Ronin SC to work, I had to use a Zhiyun part on it, on the for this A7 III with the 85mm f1.4, which comes up to about 1.5, 1.6 kgs. So you saw how fast it was when I mounted this heavy setup on the Weebill-S. Only took about 3 minutes or so, 4 minutes maximum. But for this, I've been spending at least half an hour, 45 minutes on this. And at the end of the day, I just use a Zhiyun camera riser and it sort of works right now. So thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope this helped you in making a decision if you have a heavy setup like the A7 III. And yeah, leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button, the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.